They called him the devil. You're asleep. The doors are locked. The windows are closed. But in a moment, someone will prove that none of that matters. Richard Ramirez. Some called him a Satan-worshipping serial killer. But the truth is far more disturbing. In the mid-1980s, across America's largest cities, people stopped fearing the dark outside and started fearing the darkness inside their own homes. Because this man didn't hunt in the streets. He entered silently and turned safety into an illusion. Inside the courtroom, he stood up, he smiled, and he shouted, "Hail Satan." That moment defined how the world saw Richard Ramirez. A monster, a devil worshiper. But here's the truth. Richard Ramirez did not worship Satan. He used Satan. There was no belief system, no doctrine, no ritual. What Ramirez understood was fear. Fear works. People are terrified of criminals, but they are paralyzed by monsters. So Ramirez became one. There was no empathy in his mind, but that didn't mean he felt nothing. He felt power. He fed on fear, the trembling, the silence, the loss of control. Because in those moments, he was in complete control. Ramirez always came at night, because night erases identity. At night, conscience grows quiet. At night, people are at their most vulnerable. He didn't attack strangers on the street. He entered homes, the one place people believe they are safe. When he was finally caught, he showed no remorse. At least, that's what he wanted the world to see. The indifference, the smile, it was a performance. Because the truth was simple. He was no longer the hunter, and he couldn't accept that. The smile was his final mask. What makes Richard Ramirez terrifying wasn't Satan. It was this. He wasn't supernatural. He wasn't chosen. He wasn't special. He was proof that darkness can grow quietly inside a human mind. And that may be the reason we can never fully forget him.